saying it, but it's true. What's he doing? You don't need to get both of them. You need one or the other, really. Okay, once you're running off 3 bays and the game's going to go a little bit longer, sure, but it's just kind of frustrating to watch here. What's Artosis got? Nice little roach mixture. I love this. I think Artosis is anticipating the Colossi, and so he's getting roaches to respond to that. Roaches are very strong just because they don't line up quite as well as Hydras do. They've got much more life, more armor, and also, let's see if he's getting the tunneling claw. Oh yeah, he is. I am on the ball today. He is getting the tunneling claws, which I believe this is the patch where the roaches, yeah it is, where the roaches also get regen with the tunneling claw. And there goes my phone. Okay, that's depressing. Thanks for that message. And he's got the roaches burrowed right under these stalkers. Oh, that is so perfect. I love it. Maybe a hair too soon on the unburrow. I don't think there's an observer there, but he's still going to be able to tear this force apart. Some very nice force fields, though, even in the field a little bit. But, yeah, look at that. He needs to close this up a little bit, but probably out of energy. Colossus doing a lot of damage, 5 kills, and a bit of a mismanagement right there with the walking Colossus. So, big loss there for the Protoss player. If Artosis can counter right now, he should be able to take the game, but what's he doing? He's healing his roaches. I understand that. Well, they're healed now. But he should be counterattacking right now. He just obliterated the Protoss player's army, and he's not capitalizing on that. This Overlord, does he even see this base? Let's see. Oops, I just backed it up a little bit. My bad. Let me speed up to where I was. Okay. There we go. And, oh yeah, and one of you asked me why I always F12, and that's just to make sure I'm still recording, because you can see like the FPS overlay in red on Fraps if you're recording, so that's just to make sure. And what Artosis should be doing right now is he should have an Overlord here. He should have an Overlord here, which he can actually see with the Zergling, so that's fine. But I don't know why he hasn't scouted this out. That's very, very unusual, especially this late in the game with Overlord speed, when you can just scout every single thing on the map. I love this, watching for any drops with these Overlords. Now he's sending it in to its death, and he will scout this out, and I have a feeling at this point, Artosis might just be toying with him a little bit. If we look at the food count here, army count, he is just way ahead, 169 to 114. Of course, roaches do skew that number a little bit because they are so darn cheap, and they are only 2 food now. But still, I mean, just such a big army. I'm surprised we didn't see a counterattack. Continuing to pump something out. I think he's going to get a lot of drones. They might be rallied to this expansion up here. Let's see. What is he producing? Production tab. Oh, Ultralisks. That's why he didn't attack. He was getting some Ultralisks. His chitinous plating has completed. A bit slow on those melee upgrades, so he wasn't so sure about himself that he was going to start the melee upgrades and armor for the Ultralisk too soon. But he is getting them now, so this is going to be kind of cool. And I don't even know how close this game is to the end because I kind of forgot how long it actually was. But we do have some Ultras in here. He has 2 attack upgrades, so 5 armor on the Ultras. 5 armor on the Ultras against something like a Zealot. It would reduce their damage by 10. So those Zealots would actually only do 8 damage to an Ultra with 2 swings. So that's pretty cool. Nice little PsyStorms there going down on those ranged units. Ultras going in the mix as well. Just tearing everything up. Eating up all the damage. Of course, Ultras are good against pretty much everything in this Toss army. The Toss, I don't know what Toss would be able to get against these Ultras, to be honest. Archons, I guess, would do pretty well because Ultras do bonus damage to armored units. Archons aren't armored units, but with the support of the Hydras and the Roaches, the Archons would go down so fast, and they're just, in general, they're just not that strong. I guess a lot of Stalkers with some nice blink micro would be able to take out Ultralisks fairly efficiently. Colossi just don't really do the job though. This third base from the Toss player is pretty well saturated. Now at this point I can understand the High Templar Colossi mix, so it makes a little more sense now. I'd actually like to see him go more High Templar than Colossi, just because Ultras will tear through Colossi very fast. Nice storms. These are just such good storms. The only problem is he is so out-booted in his army. He just can't do too much with it. And these Archons are actually tanking these Ultras fairly well. So maybe we have like a new unit composition to go against Ultralisks, mass Ultras. Although if a Zerg player is able to get this many, then it's kind of looking bad anyway. So also let me know, you guys, what you think about me holding down the health bars when there is a battle. Personally, I love it. I love seeing, you know, damage being dealt to what units. It helps with micro when I'm playing, and I guess it's just a habit when I'm playing, viewing replays as well. But also, I mean, if you just see two armies clash, you don't really know what's dying and what's not. But if you hold Alt, you can be like, okay, wow, this is actually pretty close. That guy's going to die and that sort of thing. And we actually have a drop while I was rambling on. Nice little drop there, actually taking out a lot of drones. I don't know if he got any away or not. I don't think he did. So pretty little drop from an Archon, and I think it was 2 Zealots, killing quite a few drones. Oh, he must have burrowed those drones, it looks like. Trying to take a 4th base. What the heck are you doing, Artosis? Do you see this? Yes, okay, you do see this. You still got that Zergling there. I was about to talk some smack, but he does see this, so he's looking fine. And at this point, he's just toying with him. He's got that first melee attack upgrade. Toss doesn't really have any answer for this. He's probably just going to pump out tons of PsyStorms. There it is. PsyStorm doing 80 damage. Oh, and he's burrowing the Ultras. What an insult. I think he just meant to burrow the Roaches because they can heal. I don't think he would be that bad-mannered. But he's just going to waltz on up here and finish off this Toss player. Templar is just a little bit too slow. Archon goes down. Nice mixture of Ultras, Hydras, and Roaches here to finish the game off. Nice PsyStorms though, but not quite going to be enough. This Colossus is a master. That's pretty cool. Oh, boom. Upgrades for the Toss player was a bit lacking. 3 attack, and he was getting his 3rd attack, and that's it. Yeah, so falling pretty far behind in that. Artosis is 2-2 on his range, 1-2 on his Ultras if you don't include the chitinous plating. Trying to morph in an Archon, and something cool with Archons is you can actually like kick them around like a soccer ball. They will just kind of move wherever your army's moving. And right now we're just kind of watching Artosis do tons of damage. Whoa, that was weird. It looked like the Ultra was attacking the building with his claws, but there was a unit right in front of it. Observer's just hanging out, not very happy, but it doesn't have any emotions anyway, and it's gonna die. Some units in the back observing the madness as well. I just love Ultras. I'm sorry, normally I would just speed this up, but I just love watching Ultras. I still think they need a little bit of reworking. They are seeing a lot more high-level play from you know, players like the Little One, and I think even Dimaga has started using them pretty well. But a little bit more patching would be nice. But that is GG, Artosis versus Huhuman. And let me know what you guys think about the overlay, how I can move that, and if anyone wants to make a banner. And I think that's it. So thanks for watching.